Yo, guys, what's up? It's me, Race, and yeah, I have a confession to make. Like, I said that, oh yeah, I've done the farming for the CCA, right? Like, oh my god, I got all them to 3 stars, and I can just SB any one of them anytime I want, and then yeah, actually, I ignore one unit. I purposely ignore one unit because I don't like the pilot at all. I'm just like, yeah, and that's Alpha Azieru. Okay, Beta Azieru looks cool. Alpha Azieru, not really my cup of tea, cup of tea, right? So, there's no point. I'm talking here with whatever I built on it because, you know, it's not that, I didn't build it. All right. So let's go with whatever we have from this one. So Alpha Azieru, as you see here from the greeny things here, is a very very high HP tank, but not really on the defense. Um, so maybe it's like for if example if you meet something that can actually reduce defense and everything, getting more HP is actually the more beneficial for you. But the defense is actually pretty okay. But I would like something like 10,000 defense for defender. So that's one. Movement 5, great coverage, and this thing is big. Okay, this thing is big. Movement, okay. What sucks? Terrain. Like, bro, what's wrong with these Azieru units, man? Like, only a space, really? Oh my goodness. So yeah, this is the problem with this unit. The biggest problem is like actually, it's like you see stuff. Oh, yeah, pretty good. Okay, lower defense, higher HP, and then it's here. It's here. Only space. At least Beta Azieru can be deployed on the atmosphere, and narrative can be deployed on Earth all the way to 50% reduce something. But okay, here's the thing. For a defender, even if you have here at half, it's still bad for you because you can't tank properly because your tank is based on your reach, right? You have 5 movement. That's very good, but then, yeah, there's nothing else you can do. Why do you keep doing this, right? I mean, if it is like a support kind of unit, a tackle kind of unit, you can actually say, yeah, sure, whatever, right? But I don't know, man. It's just space, so pretty hard to actually justify this unit. And okay, but here you see that he has a beam damage reduced, but only 20%. I'm not sure what they're doing here. Like in New Gundam, an attacker has like 40%, and Beta Azieru, Alpha Azieru is like only like 30%. You will need it more, girl. Like if they give us like at least 30%, it will be better. But I'm not really sure why they have to do this. And increase on accuracy and evasion. Accuracy is good, especially with this god awful mobility. And alright, let's go with this one, the weapons. Like you see from here, power level is not that great. It's standard, but has critical. But I'm not really sure what you're trying to do there. And here is actually the good thing: is decrease special weapon power. So that's the good thing, and the range is 5. So that's the great thing. 25%, right? Pretty good. The arm mega cannon doesn't do anything, and the nose mega cannon actually go with 25% for beam. So it doesn't have the general attack down, which personally for me, depending on how you do your team, might actually not be that good. Here's the thing: you don't usually bring 2 tanks in a fight, except if you're going with a very very defensive team, right? You mostly go with 1 tank. So with this kind of stuff, I do think it's like a very detrimental for Alpha Azieru actually, with only special down. So it lacks the flexibility of trying to do something. Is it good for niche things? Yes, I'm gonna say it. Good for niche thing. It's a critical increase power. Yeah, it's good for niche thing, but might be not that good for most other stuff. I would say you better go with other tanks. even in UC you have in the same actual development we have the high new, which is much more expensive to build but actually much better compared to this one, right? Let's see the high new just to compare a bit. I know it's playing very very partial about this unit, but I didn't actually pay attention until I read just now. It's like, wow, this unit, like, bro, what? Okay, high new has this, right? 4832, so similar to high new actually, because it's again it's funnel, but high new has also 25% decrease special, and here is very unique with the mobility down, and again it also has the you see this thing, it's 40% decrease, reduce damage taken, like, and Alpha Zero is like only 20%. You don't really know what it's trying to do there, right? But the defense, I do think the funny part is like, wait, this is not maximum high new, okay? We go with the machine and we go with the maximum. After we go with this, you see this, it's 11,000 defense, which is great, and with this is even more awesome. So at this point, unless you really want a very quick tank to get just to clear the stage, yes, Alpha Azieru might actually be the better choice. But to actually maximize this unit, no, I don't recommend it actually. The thing about tank is like the competition is stiff for tank. Like you have, I mean, you usually only have one slot for tank, and sometimes some people don't even use tank, right? You only have one slot, maximum 2 slot for tanks, and if you're not performing in any way and a very limited terrain, it's not justifiable unless you really like the unit. For personally, I don't like the unit at all, so I might be biased, but again, you compare this guy can be, see, you at least have 2 perfectly fine deployment and 1 slowed down, which is okay. So yeah, that's for me. Alpha Zero, okay tank, but the problem is like it's definitely gonna be overshadowed by the high new. So yeah, let me know what you think about Alpha Zero. Seriously, I'm finding hard time to actually like the unit because not much it can do, like especially this one 20%, well, your brother has like a 40%. Unless on the very, niche situation, it's not really, it's better to go for the other guy. Like, so that's all for me. Comment what you think about this unit. Personally, I don't think it's really good, but you might have another opinion. I would want to know. So like and subscribe, use like this kind of content, and see you next time. Bye bye.